The hidden dangers in your pantry. Everyday nut-based snacks that could sabotage your legs after 60. As you cross into your 60s and beyond, every bite you take, every snack you choose, and every handful of nuts you enjoy carries more significance than ever before. Your legs, those steadfast pillars that have carried you through decades of life, are now more vulnerable to subtle, daily choices that can either strengthen or silently undermine them. If you've noticed your legs feeling heavier, stiffer, or less steady, or if climbing stairs, standing from a chair, or walking short distances leaves you aching or unsteady, it's time to pay attention. As a leg specialist with over 35 years of experience, I've seen countless seniors lose their mobility, not due to age alone, but because of seemingly harmless foods lurking in their pantries. In this comprehensive guide, I'll reveal 5 nut-based snacks that could be quietly destroying your leg strength, circulation, and independence after 60, along with practical solutions to restore your vitality. These aren't dramatic culprits like junk food. They're everyday healthy snacks like salted peanuts or trail mix that you've been told are good for you. Stay with me. This could be the key to reclaiming your mobility and protecting your future. If this resonates with you, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to stay updated on health tips tailored for seniors. In the comments, share your thoughts. Type 1 if you're learning something new, or 0 if you'd like me to dive deeper into a specific topic. Let's start with a snack so common it's likely in your kitchen right now, one that seems innocent but could be silently sapping your leg strength with every bite. 1. Salted peanuts. The sodium trap that weighs down your legs, salted peanuts are a staple in many households. Crunchy, affordable, and marketed as a protein-packed snack for active seniors. They're a go-to at social gatherings, card games, or quiet evenings at home. But for those over 60, this seemingly harmless nut can be a silent destroyer of leg strength, triggering swelling, poor circulation, and muscle fatigue that steals your mobility over time. I'll never forget Harold, a 73-year-old retired truck driver who came to my clinic with legs that felt like cement blocks. He was active, walking daily and eating what he thought was a balanced diet, but his legs were heavy, stiff, and plagued by nighttime cramps. After reviewing his habits, I pinpointed the culprit, a daily handful of salted peanuts he ate while watching TV. Commercial salted peanuts are loaded with sodium, often 150 to 200 milligrams per ounce, and frequently roasted in inflammatory vegetable oils like soybean or cottonseed oil. This combination wreaks havoc on aging legs. High sodium causes fluid retention, leading to subtle swelling in the calves and ankles. At first, you might notice tighter shoes or a slight heaviness, but over time, this edema compresses blood vessels, reducing oxygen and nutrient delivery to leg muscles. The result? Fatigue, cramping, and weakness that make everyday tasks like climbing stairs or standing from a chair feel daunting. The oils, rich in omega-6 fatty acids, fuel chronic inflammation, further damaging muscle fibers and joints. For seniors whose circulation is already less efficient, this creates a vicious cycle of stiffness and pain. Harold's case was a wake-up call. His legs weren't failing because of age. They were starving for proper nourishment due to a snack he trusted. We replaced his salted peanuts with unsalted dry roasted peanuts in moderation, paired with magnesium-rich foods like spinach and adequate hydration. Within 6 weeks, his cramps subsided and he could walk a mile without resting. His legs felt alive again, he said, a reminder that small changes can yield big results. If you love peanuts, choose raw or unsalted, dry roasted varieties and limit to a small handful, 1 oz, daily. Check labels for sodium and avoid oil-roasted brands. Your legs don't need the extra burden. Give them the freedom to move with ease. 2. Honey-roasted almonds. The sweet deception that weakens your muscles. Honey-roasted almonds are marketed as a heart-healthy treat, their sweet crunch making them a favourite among seniors looking for a better snack. But beneath the glossy coating lies a metabolic trap that can silently erode your leg strength, leaving you tired, cramped, and unsteady after 60. Lichten, a 68-year-old retired teacher, was a vibrant woman who walked 3 miles daily and ate mindfully. Yet she came to my clinic with legs that felt like they're giving out after just 10 minutes of standing. Nighttime cramps woke her in agony, and she feared losing her active lifestyle. Her daily snack? A jar of honey-roasted almonds she kept on her counter, eaten by the handful. These almonds, coated in sugar and roasted in vegetable oils, were betraying her health. The sugar in honey-roasted almonds causes rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes, triggering chronic inflammation in muscles and joints, particularly in the legs where circulation is already challenged by age. This inflammation impairs muscle repair, leading to fatigue, soreness, and atrophy. A process called sarcopenia that accelerates after 60. The oils, oxidized during high heat roasting, damage mitochondria, the powerhouses of muscle cells, reducing strength and endurance. Over time, your legs feel sluggish, prone to cramping and less reliable, increasing your risk of falls. Lillian's snack was a hidden saboteur. We swapped her honey-roasted almonds for raw, unsalted almonds and added anti-inflammatory foods like blueberries and kale. Within 8 weeks, her cramps stopped and she was walking her full route pain-free. If you enjoy almonds, choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted varieties and keep portions small, 10 to 12 nuts. Avoid sweetened or oil-coated brands, and pair nuts with fiber-rich fruits to stabilize blood sugar. Your legs deserve fuel, not fatigue. 3. Mixed nuts in canisters. The processed pitfall that drains your strength. Mixed nut canisters are a pantry staple, their colourful labels promising a heart-smart blend of almonds, cashews, and peanuts. They're convenient, portable, and seem like a wholesome choice for seniors on the go. But for those over 60, these processed mixes can be a nutritional landmine, inflaming your legs and robbing you of the strength you need to stay independent. George, a 75-year-old Korean War veteran, came to me with legs that felt numb and heavy, especially in the evenings. He was active, doing yard work and light weights, but his mobility was slipping. "I'm losing my step," he said, frustrated. His diet seemed fine until he mentioned his jumbo canister of mixed nuts, grabbed by the handful throughout the day. The label boasted roasted, salted, seasoned, but the fine print revealed a cocktail of soybean oil, sodium, and artificial flavorings. Commercial mixed nuts are often ultra-processed, roasted in omega-6 heavy oils that disrupt your body's inflammatory balance. Chronic inflammation settles in leg muscles and joints, where blood flow is already reduced with age, leading to stiffness, weakness, and pain. High sodium causes water retention, compressing blood vessels and starving muscles of oxygen. For George, this meant legs that felt like sandbags, slow to recover and increasingly unsteady. We replaced his canister with a homemade mix of raw walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and unsalted almonds, free of oils and salt. Within a month, his evening heaviness eased, and he mowed his lawn again without a cane. If you buy mixed nuts, choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted blends, and read labels for hidden oils or additives. Your legs need nourishment, not processed punishment. 4. Oil roasted cashews, the inflammatory threat that stiffens your legs. Cashews, with their creamy texture and mild flavour, are a favourite snack for seniors, often sold in shiny bags as a healthy treat. But for those over 60, oil-roasted cashews can trigger inflammation and mineral imbalances that stiffen your legs, making mornings feel like a battle against your own body. Margaret, a 70-year-old retired librarian, came to my clinic complaining of morning leg stiffness and weakness. "It's like dragging weights," she said. Her diet was balanced, but she loved her daily cashews, roasted in oil and salted. Most commercial cashews are processed with vegetable oils, soybean, cottonseed, or palm that are high in omega-6 fatty acids. These oils fuel chronic inflammation, damaging leg muscles and joints, which are already vulnerable due to age-related circulatory changes. Cashews are also naturally high in oxalates, which can bind calcium and impair bone and muscle health, increasing weakness and fall risk. Margaret's cashews were undermining her mobility. We switched to raw, unsalted cashews in moderation, paired with magnesium-rich greens and hydration. Within 5 weeks, her stiffness eased, and she could stand from a chair without strain. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted cashews and limit to a small handful daily. Avoid oil-roasted brands and balance with calcium-rich foods to counter oxalates. Your legs need flexibility, not inflammation. 5. Trail. Mix with chocolate and candy, the glycemic bomb that weakens your legs. Trail mix, with its colourful blend of nuts, dried fruit and chocolate, is marketed as a wholesome energy boost for seniors. But for those over 60, commercial trail mixes packed with candy and sugary nuts can wreak havoc on your legs, causing fatigue, inflammation, and instability that threaten your independence. Roger, a 74-year-old retired fireman, came to me with a troubling shuffle in his walk. "My legs feel slower," he said, noting frequent nighttime cramps. His daily snack was a store-bought trail mix with chocolate chips, yogurt-covered raisins, and sugar-glazed nuts. These mixes deliver a glycemic punch, spiking blood sugar and triggering inflammation that impairs muscle and nerve function in the legs. The added sodium and preservatives cause swelling, further weighing down already vulnerable limbs. We replaced Roger's trail mix with a homemade blend of raw walnuts, unsweetened cranberries, and pumpkin seeds. Within 6 weeks, his cramps nearly vanished, and his stride regained confidence. Choose trail mixes with raw nuts, unsweetened fruit, and no candy. Keep portions small, 1/4 cup, and pair with protein to stabilize blood sugar. Your legs need steady energy, not sugar shocks. 6. Solutions to rebuild your leg strength. After 60. Now that you know the dangers, let's focus on solutions. Practical, science-backed steps to protect and restore your leg strength. Choose raw or dry roasted nuts. Opt for unsalted, raw or dry roasted walnuts, almonds or pumpkin seeds, free of oils, sugar or sodium. Limit to 1 of being made daily to avoid excess calories or oxalates. 2. Boost anti-inflammatory foods. Add blueberries, kale and fatty fish like salmon to reduce inflammation and support muscle repair. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of greens daily. 3. Prioritize protein. Include eggs, lentils or chicken at every meal, 20 to 30 grams per meal, to combat sarcopenia and maintain muscle mass. 4. Stay hydrated. Drink 8 to 10 cups of water daily to improve circulation and reduce swelling. Avoid sugary drinks that spike blood sugar. 5. Move daily. Walk 10 to 20 minutes daily or do gentle leg exercises, eagle but chair squats, to boost blood flow and muscle strength. 6. Supplement wisely. Consider magnesium, 200 to 400 milligrams daily, with doctor approval, to ease cramps and support muscle function. Avoid high-dose supplements without testing. Susan, a 69-year-old former nurse, transformed her life with these steps. She came to me fearing she'd never chase her grandkids again, her legs weak and cramped. By removing processed nuts, adding nutrient-dense foods, and walking daily, she was back in the yard playing within 3 months. Your legs can recover, but only if you act intentionally. Final message: reclaim your legs, reclaim your freedom. If you're over 60 and your legs feel heavier, your balance less sure, or your energy fading, hear this. It's not just aging. It's your body signaling for change. The snacks you've trusted, salted peanuts, honey-roasted almonds, trail mix, may be silently stealing your strength, but you have the power to stop the damage. Your legs are more than muscles. They're your freedom, your independence, your connection to the life you love. Every bite you take today shapes whether you'll climb stairs, walk with grandkids, or live on your terms tomorrow. Don't wait for a fall, a cane, or a wheelchair to wake you up. Open your pantry, read labels, and make choices that nourish, not deplete. Replace processed nuts with raw, nutrient-rich alternatives. Fuel your body with anti-inflammatory foods, gentle movement and hydration. Work with your doctor to tailor these changes to your needs. You've survived decades of challenges. Now, let your wisdom protect the legs that have carried you this far. Share one thing you've learned in the comments. Type 1 if this was helpful, or 0 for more clarity. Let's support each other in walking stronger, longer, and prouder. Your legs deserve it, and so do you.